Sweet Baby Inc. caught in Landfall Games. Wings scandal. Landfall Games. Who are they? Do they make shit games? Because, you know, in the landfill, you usually put shit in there. So. No, that's called the landfill, isn't it?
A developer by the name of Landfall Games might have just blown open the entire Sweet Baby Inc. scandal for all to see. Landfall Games, Wings Interactive, and Sweet Baby Inc. are secretly
Oh, fuck. You see Kimberley, you go, oh, shit game incoming.
controlling the entire indie game scene from behind the curtain. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. This situation was brought to us from Gothic Therapy. Master of the TDS and his wife, Writing Raven, put a video out earlier talking about how they discovered connections behind the scenes with Landfall Games and Kim Belair being on the board of one of their shell organizations called Wings Interactive, which is a funding source to get women and marginalized voices
Oh. There it goes. They can't help it.
into gaming for indie games. Where have we heard this before again?
Deja vu.
That subscribe, give me a like, and check out SmashJT.com for the
Suspicious.
full article breaking down how Master of the TDS and his wife, Writing Raven, have exposed quite the interesting situation behind the scenes. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm a huge fan of indie gaming, often even more so than some of the most popular AAA titles out there.
This looks quite sick.
And the indie gaming scene has always been a beacon of creative freedom for developers as well, offering alternatives to the mainstream gaming industry, or at least that's the way it used to be. But it feels like, and you're going to hear this a lot throughout the video, that the deck is being stacked against actual indie developers that are trying their best to get their games out there by people that are being propped up.
Wait, what's happened then? So has Sweet Baby Inc. now failed its infiltration of the mainstream gaming companies? What now, is it going after indies? And are indie developers and owners and CEOs and deciders of indie companies, are they stupid enough to allow people from Sweet Baby Inc. or any sniff of Sweet Baby Inc. near their game? Are they that dumb? If they are, then I think their game deserves the downfall that is definitely gonna happen.
By others in charge.
You're here expecting more SBI content, aren't you? Well, don't worry, this story does have ties to SBI, but it's much bigger than that. We already know SBI isn't the only consulting company in gaming, but what if I told you there's another one that not only has connections to SBI, but is secretly controlled and even funded by a major video game studio, Landfall Games.
In a bombshell video published on the Gothic Therapy channel, Master of the TDS and his wife Writing Raven uncover quite the tangled web of secret connections behind Landfall Games, Wings Interactive, and Sweet Baby Inc. And it's far worse than many could have imagined. You might have heard of Landfall Games before. It's the company behind Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, or TABS, which was featured on a Nintendo Direct a few years back.
Yeah, I heard about this.
That game made quite the splash initially, and they're known as the company that makes a lot of these physics-based games. In addition to that one, they also have Cluster Truck and a few others as well. But beneath that cutesy surface, Landfall is more than just an indie game developer. It looks like it's running a hidden publishing empire through what appears to be multiple shell companies. At the heart of this shadow network is Wings Interactive, a so-called indie funding and consulting group. But as Gothic Therapy goes on to reveal, Wings is no true indie supporter. Wings Interactive is actually a front for Landfall Games, sharing not just the same address in Sweden, but
suspicious.
also board members and legal ties. And I find
That's
it very curious
suspicious.
that oftentimes researching these organizations and consulting companies and indie devs, and they all end up going back to Sweden for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is, but it's interesting how they always seem to have a funding source and charity involved with them, and how they're all connected with board members of people from other companies. Here's a quick breakdown of what they uncovered.
It's a scam.
Wings Interactive legally operates under the name Vingar Interactive AB, registered at the same address as Landfall Games. Multiple companies linked to Landfall, like Landfall Publishing AB, Landfall Mansion AB, Landfall Mountain AB, are all operating from the same exact location. And supposedly, independent companies like Case Development AB and Broken Worlds AR are actually controlled by Landfall employees themselves. And you
Ah,
gotta
so
wonder,
they're the overlords, the shadow government, so to speak, within this company. So really,
at some point,
that's all it is,
how many
really.
companies and organizations does a company need to have running in
Yeah.
itself, and why would they have so many
Yeah.
different companies running at the same
How many do you need? Excuse me, greedy fucker. How many do you need?
time?
It seems like you're trying to hide something here. It's only suspicious, right?
Unless they're trying to hide something.
This makes it another landfall-controlled entity operating under the same roof.
Okay.
So, in other words, it's not a coincidence. They basically just own the whole building.
Bingo,
Yeah.
which means Wings Interactive isn't just at the same address, it's part of Landfall's secret business
It's upstairs.
empire.
And if
It's upstairs. It's on the next floor.
this network wasn't shady enough, as Master of the TDS exposes so intelligently, like he always does, Kim Belair ends up being on the board
Them two,
of...
the couple, the husband and wife that expose shit, they are true journalists with integrity and that do due diligence. They do their fair share of due diligence. They give you truth, and you see that they're independent. They are actually legends.
Wings Interactive. And why is that? It's curious why she shows up there.
And remember when I said this connects to SBI? Kim Belair, the CEO of Sweet Baby Inc. and self-proclaimed Bowser
Baby
enthusiast,
shit.
literally sat on Wings' selection board, and that changes everything.
In addition to
Yeah.
that, they also found a video of Kim Belair admitting that she's a board member of Wings.
Oh,
In
that's
addition
suspicious then, isn't
to
it?
being a board member of multiple other boards as well, which is really interesting. Like, why would she be on all these boards?
Yeah, what's
making
going on
these
there?
Decisions? What's going on with that?
And
Yeah.
I've also been on the advisory board of a few funding bodies, including the Wings Fund, which specializes in grants for women and marginalized people working in
Well, and
games
she's in the
and funding
advisory
projects
board. Why?
that come to us through there.
And funding
She's an
projects
advisor.
that come to us through there.
Known for shaping game narratives through DEI-driven agendas, Sweet Baby Inc. has
Yeah,
long
that's
been
them.
accused by many gamers in the community of pushing activism into development of games at any cost behind the scenes. And this
In fact, activism takes priority, it seems. The activism and the agenda pushing takes priority over everything in the game. Not the story, not the gameplay, not the graphics. That doesn't take priority. Is the agenda. That's what takes priority. The game ends up whack. They end up making very rubbish games. Why? Why do they do this? Why do they do this is what I wonder.
This discovery by Master of the TDS to me suggests that Sweet Baby Inc. and Wings Interactive are part of a much larger coordinated effort to control indie game publishing. Not only is their mere existence manipulating the funding
it
sources
seems.
for where the games are being allocated to, but they're also dictating what kinds of stories and narratives are deemed acceptable.
Oh, that's
that,
ridiculous
my friends,
then.
is what I
So is that what she does there over in the advisory boards? She advises them. Oh my god.
was saying earlier.
Make sure you put this in there. Make sure there's not that in there. Make sure the agenda is shoved down the fucking player's throat. Bro, no, we've had enough. It's enough, my boy. Thank you, but no, you're making whack games now.
As sounds like the deck is being stacked against other indie developers that don't go along with the plan.
The
Yeah.
plot thickens. So, if Sweet Baby Inc. and Wings are in fact working together, then that means
This could be bigger than just Landfall. SBI already operates in the shadows, pushing activism and changing game narratives behind
Yeah.
the scenes. If Wings is working the same way, this could be a much larger operation than we originally thought.
And towards the end of the video, Master of the TDS announces that they also found out that Wings Interactive had $1 million contributed to them by none other than Riot Games. Stating on their website, Wings Interactive and Riot Games have announced a new partnership in which Riot Games is contributing $1 million to invest in games by women and marginalized gender.
That's so crazy. Why? When they're actually shit. Why? Why push for that so hard when no one is doing it? I swear to God, I'll never understand these fucking people, bruv. It's so strange to me. It's like, as well, it's a waste of time, waste of money, waste of effort, waste of energy. They release it and it's just like, oh, what a load of shit. Full of like, that woke bullshit like, that no one likes. Cool if the majority of people are like that. Are you not trying to sell a product? The number one fucking thing of selling a product is it must appeal to the masses. Do you want a successful product, by the way? That's the question. They clearly don't want a successful product because they're catering these very shit agenda-filled woke games. They're catering for a tiny fucking percentage of the whole gamers. It's a tiny percent. I wouldn't say it's not even a percent. Not even 1%. Under 1%, I would say. But let's be generous and say 5%. You're catering for 5% of a whole 100%. Clearly your game's going to fail. Don't come out on Twitter or whatever crying about it. Oh, the gamers hated our game. What do you mean? It was shit. Obviously it was bad because you didn't cater for the masses. Anything successful, anything that's loved by the masses was designed for them. It was catered for them. GTA, look at that. Everyone loves fucking GTA. You gotta be, I don't know where you gotta be to not like GTA. You gotta be the one of the 5% ones. The ones that play these woke fucking purple hair games. I swear to God I don't get it. And they waste money on it. What's going on, my brother Royal Lion? How's it going? You see it, cousin. What's the name of it, bro? Shashwa. My mum was saying it, bro. GTA, dead father. Yeah, GTA, man. GTA is fire. It's like classic game, and now they put these investments in. It's just like, what a waste of time. Who is the audience? The modern audience, they call them. They don't exist. They simply don't fucking exist, bro. Make a product that appeals to the masses. It's success, bro. That's it. And then this is the gem thing with us, the masses, with us, the masters, with us, the buyers, the consumers, us with the money. I'm making the purchase, buying the games, buying the products. With us, we don't care what you are. We're not thinking about that when we're playing the game. When I'm playing GTA, I'm not thinking, oh, was the developer gay? Was the developer black? Was the developer Asian? Or was it a white man? No one is fucking sitting there thinking about that. Only these weirdos. I'm only thinking, I don't care what they are. If they're gay, I'll fucking kiss them because what a great game that was. That's just what it is. But these bozos, they just don't seem to understand it. But then you learn the hard way then. And like I said, it always ends up back to square one where we lost time, we lost money, we lost energy. What was the fucking point in that? I was telling you that in the beginning. What are you looking to make? Oh, it's going to fail. Why'd you say that? Because it's not appealing to the masses. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter about the gay shit. Even put that gay shit aside. Put the gay, woke, put that even aside. It's simply not for the masses. It's not. You say it's for a modern audience. Who are they? Who the fuck are they? Who the fuck is a modern audience? What the fuck is a modern audience? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? What the fuck's going on? It's like that. I swear, that's how I feel. Fuck them. GTA is absolutely goated, bro. Absolutely goated. Now, we're just talking about this company. There's a company called Sweet Baby Inc. here. It's a consultancy bullshit fucking firm which actually just fucks games up. And I've been hearing bad things about Civ 7, cousin. But we get to that.
Developers.
Give it,
It
needs to cook.
Civ
7 needs to cook. That's what people say.
Look, why can't we just let people make their games? Why do we need to inject this funding to prop up these other sources?
No, the only reason that they're ejecting the funding is because it's not the games that they care about. It's not the people who are making the games that they care about. It's not the audience that they care about. Shall I tell you what they care about? They care about pumping that agenda in. No matter what it is, no matter what's going on, they don't care about the storyline. They don't care about nothing. They just care about making sure to pump that agenda in. We'll even give you $1 million We'll give you $1 million in donation to make sure we guide that so that agenda is there. Well, it's like, what the fuck? All right, cool. Keep making them shit products. And don't cry when no one plays them. It's as simple as that. The games are so shit. Also, the games are so shit. The game is shit. The game is shit. It's shit.
That cannot naturally
why they're making
survive
shit.
on their own in the industry. It almost makes you wonder that
needs
there's
to be
something
propped
else
up.
going on behind the scenes.
At the end of April 2021, Riot Games actually contributed $1 million to Wings
Hilarious.
for games by diverse teams.
It's
At
hilarious.
first glance, organizations like Wings Interactive may seem like they're just simply the champions of diversity and indie development, but
And to me, I find that very suspicious. Cool. If you think that that's a good look for you, then cool. We're the champions, man. We're supporting everyone. Cool, man. But to me, that seems very fucking suspicious. You got something to hide. That's just my opinion. And who am I?
taking a deeper look,
It's
the
suspicious.
evidence presented by Gothic Therapy's video tells a very different story. One of shadowy control, hidden agendas, and deliberately outright manipulation of the video game industry. With Sweet
That's what
Baby
they love to
Inc.,
do.
Landfall Games, Wings Interactive, and now Riot Games jumping in as well, you gotta wonder behind the scenes of this hidden network that doesn't make a big deal of this stuff publicly. The indie scene is far from being independent these days. Gamers deserve to know who is really controlling the games that they're playing. These are the people behind
These lot. All ops. Yeah? Take a picture. Get a screenshot. Don't worry, I'll release the VOD. It's going to be out there. Be 14 days there. And I'll edit this. I'll put it out there forever. These lot. You got to point at them like that. Them lot. I see them all. Yeah. There's Kimbele. There's other ones. This is the fake team. There's other ones as well. But remember these lot. These are the shitters. These are actually activists. They're not gamers. They haven't got passion for the industry. They don't care about you. They actually hate you. I swear to God. These people have come out. There's people in of this gang, of this clan that have come out and said they actually hate gamers publicly. So it's like, what are you doing in the gaming industry first place? They have to be here, it seems like. They've got to push this agenda. They've got no choice. Their master's got the leash round the neck and he's pulling. These lot. Fucking ops. Shitters. A lot of them.
changing the playing field and stacking
Shitters.
that proverbial deck against the natural flow of creativity. And honestly, this video from Gothic Therapy got me really reevaluating how I think about Sweet Baby Inc. It's not just that humble consultancy company behind the scenes trying to
No,
inject
of
some
course not.
flavor into the games.
No,
and make
of course
them
not. No, they're the sort of people that come in. They're actually racist. And I've explained multiple reasons why, but I'll explain why again. These sort of consultancy firms that say that they're coming in to diversify a workplace, we're going to make equality in a workplace. These people are in fact racist, and this is the reason. They go into a workplace, they go into the offices, wherever it may be. They go and they look, they observe, they go like this. And then they make a decision, they go, there's too many white people in here. Like 100% of the time it's white people. So it's like, there's too many white people in here. We've got to diversify this. This is racism. If you do that in the other way around, if you go to Africa, if you go to any country, you go to Uganda, you go to the offices in Uganda, and then you look and you go, there's too many black people in here. There'll be uprise, right? So this is a massive issue. Also, the people in the offices, they're qualified, right? So they're qualified, they're educated, they done education, they done up education and knowledge to learn to be developers, to be where they are now. And statistically, in the United States, even in the Western world, statistically, it's white people that are more educated in that field. This is nothing to do with racism. This is nothing to do with skin color and diversity. Nothing to do with that. It's simply the white human being, the variety of human of their skin pigment is Caucasian and white, yeah? It just so happens to be they are more higher educated in the gaming field. So they tend to get the jobs because of the qualifications. Also, they have this thing called passion. They'll have a passion. And I'm not saying only white people have education and only white people have that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying statistically, they hold the biggest number in that field. Do with it what you will. And also, again, I'm still sitting at a desk with the sign on the front saying, change my mind and show me where diversity, this last 10 years or whatever, this push of diversity, this push of inclusion and all this DEI bullshit, show me where in the industry it's made gaming better or where it's made anything in the entertainment industry better. Show me. It hasn't. That's why. It simply hasn't. The secret is there was always diversity in the fucking industry, you silly cunt. Shocker. There was always fucking diversity there, you bastard. Just you racists chose to go in there, infiltrate, especially the gaming industry right now because it's going through it, infiltrate the gaming industry, look in the offices and go, there's too many white people in there. You're the fucking problem. It's people like them that are the fucking issue. And they don't see it. And the thing is, they're looking and fighting, advocating and fundraising and fucking paying money, fucking funding, put this agenda in to create actually games that are not for the people, that are not for the masses. And if they are for the people, they're for a tiny fucking minority. Like I said earlier, I believe that these people saw that we're having so much fun in gaming that they got jealous. That they got jealous and said, oh, we got to go over there. We got to go over there and have some fun with them. And then they come and ruined it. That's what happened. They come to our hobby and fucking ruined it. It's kind of a sad fucking state. So we got to start pushing people out of our hobby. Honestly. Get the shitters out. Get the shitters out. Nothing to do with your skin colour, because that's what they're always going to say. Oh, racist. Or, oh, sexist. Or, oh, you're transphobic. Nah, nothing to do with that, you son of a bitch. You're just a shitter. A shitter's a shitter. It doesn't have sexual orientation or skin colour, motherfucker. A shitter is non-binary. A shitter is you and me. It could be anyone. Shitter could hide in the fucking in plain sight. But yeah, block them out of the gaming industry. Completely see, and you know the shitter activity straight away. You spot a shitter from a mile away, and if not, you start to learn. You start to learn how to spot a shitter. Trust me. But a lot of people are aware. We're aware of the blue-haired shitters, the nose ring mafia. We know about them. So when we spot them, we go, oh, 180. Whatever product they got, you go, oh, 180. Because we know what they're about. We've tasted their product in the market before. It's shit. You don't keep going to the market buying the shit stuff. No. You tried it once because it was new. You bought it and went, oh, fuck, this is shit. I'm never going there again. You go to the market every other week. You check their stall. It's empty. It's dead. Or there's another dead one there. You keep going to the originals. Where's Rockstar stall?
More
It's on your way.
acceptable for the modern audience, but instead it looks like there's a shell organization that Kim Belair is also a part of.
I appreciate you, cousin. What a
getting
legend. He
money
popped in there on
for
his
pumping these games
on the
up.
train.
And
What
it's
a
gotta
legend.
make you wonder at the end of the day, why is this still happening, and who are the people pulling the strings behind the scenes? I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information,
It's
check
suspicious.
out SmashJC.com. I will link this article in the description below. Go give Gothic Therapy a subscription if you
These guys
appreciate this
definitely
kind of research
deserve
and
it.
work
They're
and
legends,
effort. They're
these
trying to
guys.
really
Gothic Therapy. I don't know if I've subscribed to them, and I feel bad as if because I really do like them. They do seem great, but where did it go?
Let me
here?
guess. You're here expecting more SBI content, aren't you?
We got them now, and we'll be checking out more of their stuff. But just bear with me 1 second. Listen to this Arab metal while I piss. 1 sec.